So, are you dreaming of starting a career at sea? Whether you are looking at super yachts, commercial ships, offshore work, or even workboats, it all starts with the right qualifications. Hello sailors, Marcus here and welcome back to the SeaCV Resume channel. In today's video, we'll be breaking down the top 5 qualifications that you need to get into the maritime industry, even if you have no prior experience. And now without further ado, let's sail into it. The first and most important certification for working in the maritime industry at sea is the STCW Basic Safety Training. This is your absolute gateway into the industry and is a 5-day course that covers the following: personal survival techniques, fire prevention and firefighting, first aid, proficiency in security awareness, and personal safety and social responsibilities. Without the STCW, you cannot legally work on most vessels over 24 meters. During these courses, you will be assessed by theory and practical assessments. The theory work will consist of being in a classroom, learning different topics, and being able to answer different questions. The practical work will take place in designated locations, for example a swimming pool for the survival techniques, a fire training ground for the firefighting, and a classroom with first aid mannequins for the first aid training. As a side note, this course proves that you are not just a dreamer and that you are trained, safe, and ready to work in an emergency. This course is also valid for 5 years. The next certificate on this list is the ENG1 Medical. Whilst this is not a qualification, the ENG1 is an approved Seafarer medical certificate. This is a medical examination that confirms you are physically fit and healthy to work at sea. You will need one of these to work on yachts, commercial ships, and other vessels. In order for you to obtain your ENG1 medical certificate, you will need to visit an approved doctor who will give you a checkup on your hearing, vision, and bodily health. Once you have passed your medical, you'll be given a certificate that is valid for up to 2 years, so make sure to renew it when the time comes. Next up on this list is the RYA Powerboat Level 2 license. Moving back to more boaty qualifications, the RYA Powerboat Level 2 is a very useful qualification, especially when you are first getting started. It is useful in the concept of yachting and support vessel work. This license proves that you can safely operate tenders and small boats to the basic standard, which is a daily task for deckhands and crew. This license is a 2-day practical course which includes teaching the practical skills of operating small powerboats and sports boats up to 10 meters in length. This qualification in some jurisdictions can be commercially endorsed. One of the main benefits to the Powerboat Level 2 license is that this certificate does not expire. The next document on this list is the Seafarer's Identity document, otherwise known as the Seaman's Book. While this is not always required at entry level, if you're working internationally, especially on ships over 500 gross tonnage, this is an essential document. Your Seaman's Book acts like your own maritime passport, which tracks your sea time. It is also signed off officially by your captain or chief officer. Having this sea time logged is important, especially if you are looking to upgrade your qualifications down the road. The Seaman's Book will be sufficient proof of your sea time. If you're enjoying this video so far, then be sure to leave a like and sail into that subscribe button. It really helps the channel to grow and you'll get more content just like this every week. The next qualification on this list is the VHF Short Range Radio Course. The VHF, or Very High Frequency Short Range Certificate, is an essential qualification for anyone operating a marine VHF radio with DSC, Digital Selective Pooling. It is a one-day course followed by a short exam. It is legally required for the use of VHF radios on most yachts, small boats and commercial vessels. Within the VHF short-range course, you will learn how to operate a radio correctly, make routine, emergency, distress and safety calls, communicate with harbours, marinas and other vessels, and understand channel usage and radio protocol. If you plan to work on yachts or handle tenders, many employers will expect you to have this certificate on your resume. Next up on this list are industry-specific add-on tickets. Depending on where you want to work, one of these could give you the edge in an application. These bonus qualifications include the following: Deckhand course for super yacht work, Basic Offshore Safety Induction and Emergency Training, or BOSSYET for short, for oil and gas work, Yacht Rating Certificate for working on larger private yachts, and Watchkeeping or Able Seafarer modules for commercial vessels. When choosing the right qualifications to do, choose the ones that align with your goals. For example, if you're choosing to work on super yachts, then you are less likely going to need any qualifications related to the oil and gas industry. And whilst these qualifications are not always required, they definitely give you the competitive edge. Here is a bonus tip. Never underestimate the inner skills and mindset. Being punctual, tidy, respectful, and coachable can land you a job faster than someone with more certificates but with a poor mindset. Within the maritime industry, your attitude and mindset is also a huge ticket. Whilst your certificates open doors, your mindset keeps the doors open and also builds trust. To wrap up this video, the top 5 qualifications and tips mentioned in this video will give you a competitive edge. Demonstrating your credentials will certainly get you noticed. If you are looking for help with your maritime resume, cover letter or career plan, then you can reach out to me directly via my LinkedIn, which I'll link in the description below. Thank you very much for watching. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a like and subscribe for more maritime career weekly tips. Do leave a comment below if you have any feedback or questions. Until next time, stay safe and sail smart.